Hi, Matt Charles with PremierGuitar.com. I'm here at the New York Amp Show with Don from Club Amps. Don, please tell us a little bit about what you got here.
I've got 7 different voices of club amps. All the club amps are designed to work in small environments, club level, but still they have the punch to really fill a big hall. So what I'd like to show is some of the voices. My transformer magician, Bud Purvine, gives me 3 different flavors of output transformers: a traditional, an intense, great for shredders, and a blues transformer. And I'd like to start with a small 6V6 amp with the blues transformer, if we can do that.
Cool, yeah, by all means. Let's check it out.
So I think we're ready to go here.
We got Bob Shell on stunt guitar.
For bigger gigs, and this is going to be hard to mic, for bigger gigs, we do cabs with 15s. So we got 20 watts, but I'm going to add in an American cone 15, and it's going to make the sound a lot bigger. Okay. So if you can, but it's going to be spread out now because it wasn't really set up for this kind of a demonstration.
No problem, no problem. Just go ahead and let it rip. Cool.
An awful lot. I'm going to go to a 30-watt head now. It's hot cathode biased, sort of like Vox Class A, except they're really not Class A.
Cool.
But, let's see, I need to grab the cord here. Tangle with myself. And you want the normal channel, right? Sure. And this, I'm got it set up at the moment through this speaker, a single 10. We do a lot of if you can get a shot of the amplifier, it's very small, but we do 30 and 50 watt chassis in them. When you're playing a really small club, no space on the bandstand, this thing is great. And when we power it up here, you'll hear it's got a lot of punch. Add in a 15, if I can find the right chord here. Here we go. And you're ready for a bigger club. So we're going to be coming off of 2 speakers here. Stop on the tour here. We're going to switch to a fairly classic 6L6, and I'm going to start, if we can do this, hooked up to traditional American cone speakers. And I'm going to go straight to the combination 10 and 12 because I hope we don't need to switch to the bigger setup each time.
Okay.
So now we've got 6L6s driving American cone speakers. And I'm going to switch to some speakers that have a classic straight cone vintage 1950s, but they're set up for modern high-powered play. And you should be able to tell the difference. We're coming off of these speakers now. You should be able to hear a tone difference. Anytime you're ready.
And that's a super blues tone. That is awesome.
And last but not least, we have a rig for the people that want to do British-style shred, high gain, and unfortunately I need to ask Bob to switch in the orange cable there, and we will run through a tube screamer. So we can switch in and out of classic overdrive here. This is what was feeding back before it was picking up the. Well, you can switch it in as you go. I think we're live now, and I'm running a single 15 here.
No, we're.
Oh, I hit the. There we go. Okay, so you want to start with straight, and then switch in the overdrive. I really prefer to put high gain for overdrive ahead of the amplifier. Solid state, I'm not a solid state guy, but transistors are intrinsically less noisy, quieter than adding extra vacuum tubes in the vacuum tube amplifier. So if you want you want the overdrive to be in the vacuum tubes, but you want the extra gain to be where it's quiet. So a pedal in front of an amplifier that sounds good is going to give you the best of both worlds. Great clean and crunchy sounds, and when it goes to overdrive, it goes to overdrive without adding noise to your amplification chain.
That is really awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us, Don. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you.
You're taking the time. Thank you.
Thanks,
and Bob,
man.
thank you very much.
And Bob Shell.
I had fun playing Don's amps. These clubs are hot. I played them last night.
Awesome
Great.
stuff.
Thank
Awesome
you, guys.
stuff. Matt Charles for PremierGuitar.com here at the New York Amp Show.